Welcome to my next freehand tutorial. I had announced that I would make a video about the freehand with the Griffin, and I will now comment on it. With freehands I always start with light gray and wholly sketch out the proportions. When I'm happy with the result, I paint the contours more clearly with dark gray. Sometimes it's easier with freehands to measure the proportions with a ruler and set a few fixed points. This is the safest approach and start with light gray. And it's easiest if you draw on a black background. This makes corrections easier. And if you want to make a background, it's best to paint the background first, but it always depends on what you like to paint. This was a commission, so the wish was to paint the Griffin on a white background. If you want to fast forward, then to minute 150. So I finished the sketch, and because it's a white background, I started with the lightest shade of red and filled it in completely. And then I paint the shades and the highlights, and I will add a few more details. This is here I paint the shading, and the important thing here is simply to define the wings and create a depth effect with the shading. When I'm happy so far, I will start with the highlights. It has to be said that this is all still work in progress, which means that things can always change. I usually paint something raw first and then take care of the finer details at the end. I painted the same freehand on the other side of the biker, and here I changed the proportions a bit, and at the end, because I didn't like it, what I want to say is, if you paint freehands, have the courage to make mistakes. You learn so much in the process, and everything can be always changed. So just be more confident in your approach. And here I have painted some swirling air. This is the other side. And all three bikers with the freehands. I hope I was able to give you a few helpful tips. If you would like to support me making more tutorials, I would be happy about a Patreon membership. I make all my tutorials in English and German language. Have a nice day and see you next time.